I am a disgrace, and what I have done is completely unacceptable. I have brought such horrible shame to myself and every one of you. I'm asking you just don't even watch. For weeks now, I've been talking about buying my own car tools, getting jack stands. Also, I can be a fancy do-it-yourselfer mechanic. I guess I must have thought I was pretty great. Talked it up. I thought I did research, but it turns out I didn't do an ounce worth of rat's shit in research. And I deserve all the hatred and condemnation I will get for it. I went out and got a torque wrench for about $32, an oil filter for about $5. And today, here's the real, oh, you're fancy pants, Angelo. I went to AutoZone. No, I must look, even though I can't stand my own face, and I deserve to be beaten mercilessly. And I asked for 4 2-ton jack stands. 4 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I could raise my car up, do the oil change, drain out the oil, and rotate the tires myself. Gee, that's me. King of the self-do-it-yourselfers. Stupid. They didn't have them. So they went the extra step. They went way beyond. They didn't realize how low I'm, the lowest form of life in the universe. Just how low I am. They said they'll order 3 of them that they can to their store, which are coming tonight. And that I could go to a nearby one and pick up another. So helpful. Do I deserve help? Does a dying slug deserve help? I went to the other store, picked up a $17 jack stand. I looked up exactly everything I'll need to do with the jack stands to make sure they're situated right. Then I find out the information that if I wasn't feeling like such a hotshot, Maron, I would have known this ahead of time. You shouldn't jack up your car with a scissor jack stand, a jack, the type you have in the trunk of your car. Any fucking lowlife could learn that, but I couldn't get it through my head. That would mean I should get a floor jack, spend more money, try and stuff that monstrosity into my car. Yes, even the smaller ones. And the 2-ton jack stands, not necessarily secure enough for my 3,000-pound car. What I hear from people, better get the 3-ton ones to be safe. Well, I looked those up before I even considered these, and they were too expensive. So now I'm right in the middle of a shit sandwich where I deserve to be. And I'm doing First of all, so I lied. I lied to you all because I thought I could do an oil change, and it turns out I can't. It wasn't deliberate. It wasn't because I knew I couldn't. I thought I could, and I would try and do it. But the result is I got shit all over me. And this is a whole thing. I don't even know if I should get into it. I'm returning the jack stands or asking for a refund when they come in the store. I returned one already. I'm going to see if I can get the torque wrench and oil filter returned. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Me returning stuff at a store? I've seriously violated my own code. And I beg, please forgive me for being such a stupid fuck up that I didn't know I couldn't change the oil myself. And that I'd need all this. Oh, and not only you should get the jack stands, you should get wooden squares to put the jack stands on top of them so they don't topple over or mess up the concrete. Or if you got to do them on dirt, so they don't sink into the dirt. So now I'm going to see, and I took the plastic cover off the torque wrench with all the little screws on. I don't even know if they'll let me return that. Then I'll have to try and sell that. Oh, and forget about trying to return the oil filter wrench. That I got from a discount auto parts store. I don't even think, they don't seem like the place that'll take returns for anything. And I took it out of the package. So that one, if I want any money on that, I'm going to have to try and sell it. Just stick my hand out on the side of the road. Please, please, sir, please, ma'am. Guess what happened to me, and I didn't know I couldn't use this right. So I beg for your forgiveness, though I don't deserve it. For being a failure as a mechanic, a failure as a YouTuber, a person who returns items to stores, and a failure as a human being and a son and a friend, if you can even call me that in the first place.